We move into the round of 32 for the men, and we're going to have the dual heat unfolding, but we'll kick things off with Yago Dora taking on the wildcard, Mikey McDonagh. It should be a great heat. Yago, well situated on the ranks at the moment, sitting in second position. Has done very well to get himself through these earlier rounds. As we get straight into it, some replays of what unfolded during the break. Mikey with a couple of quick rides.
Yeah, on a frothy monster here and just attacking that final section.
Heats 3 and 4 of the elimination round. Mikey doing enough to get himself second spot behind Ian Gentile to earn his place here against Yago Dora, who's on his first ride now. Up into the bowl. Overcooks it, catches a rail.
Well, that's the other thing to consider too in this matchup.
Mikey McDonagh still hanging on to the lead, but wasn't really able to make the most of Yago's absence in the lineup. But he swooped on one here, draws up into the first section, holds that rail from the top right down into the trough of the wave, and now lining up a big finish on the inside to convert this into perhaps the best wave of the heat so far. On the outside, Yago's up, attacking the pocket, and he's going to stay on his feet. Let's have a look at the replay of both rides here, but how much attention would the coaches be paying to the different approaches out here? Because Mikey's often going to go to this, that big full rail carve.
100%. This is the money turn for Mikey, just coming from behind that section, up high into the wave, and that big powerful carve down. Does some great work all the way through to the inside. Tail slide is the final manoeuvre. But watch this here. Yago just challenges the lip there. And he sort of came from behind and up under it. Did well to stay on his feet. And then just had to wrestle to stay on the wave here. But it was worth it. He got that little final rebound. And there's going to be some points in that as well.
It was a bit of a stormy day yesterday. So a perfect day for a winery put on by WA Tourism. It was amazing. Yeah, a lot of swell today. Yago's on a bumpy left right now.
Oh, you must be loving getting the opportunity to see how the judging trends are working at the moment, with the Goofy out there in a great position and getting that timing right, as we see a replay of the left. And there has been a couple with this kind of scoring opportunity, Rich.
Yeah, there has, and a big swooping carve down to start off. And again, have a look at Yago just trying to negotiate the bumps on the face of this wave, and you can see this is what happens. These lefts, they tend to break into the channel. They break out to sea, as we like to say. And
I just want both of them to put on great performances and walk away happy, whatever happens.
Oh, very diplomatic. And that's all you can be in a situation where you've got two surfers who I think expect that they would be much higher on the rankings than above the cut line, as we see on a big one here. Mikey McDonagh just outrunning this thing. It's going to close out behind him, and eventually, well, he did really well to stay out in front of it, but eventually gets mowed down here.
Oh, wow. That was the smart play was actually just to ride through that, to allow the board to hold in a bit better as well. And we've seen a lot of surfers in the last year or two going back to that solid fiberglass fin.
Yeah, I think there'd be some big switch-ups in the blades for the competitors out there, as we see Yago, this one getting a little frothy on the inside. It's going to have a big, ugly section, and he's going to get out of there. But holding on to the lead at the moment, the world number 2, but Mikey McDonagh's got himself back in this one. Mikey McDonagh's got an opportunity here. He's well poised to have a good strike at the number 1 position with his priority. Swinging on this one, a tricky takeoff, prone, gets to his feet and drives up into this first section. Nice, clean swoop off the top. He's given us plenty of that throughout, but he wants the high impact finish here to convert this into the number he needs to get in front. Does well to maintain control over that whitewater, Rich. Yeah,
looking really steady through those manoeuvres. It was a really tricky takeoff, and I love how he just jumped on that toe side edge.
A carve, but tricky takeoff. Caroline, why don't you take us through this one?
Yeah, I really like this first opening carve, how he just went straight to the bottom, didn't have a double pump or anything, and this part of the wave was really tricky. I think he was kind of in between two minds, and like Rich said, that last section wasn't that steep, but you also want to get in front of that whitewash.
Mikey McDonagh gets the jump on the world number 2. Clean rail surfing, some solid finishes, and a couple of busted boards.